Our first order of business is to review set number 75100, the First Order Snowspeeder, here on TalkBricks. Hello, and welcome to another episode of TalkBricks, where I bring you the latest in LEGO news and reviews. Don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos, but let's get right to it. Michael here, and I'm so excited to bring you guys another LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens review. Today we have the First Order Snowspeeder. This set has 444 pieces and retails for $39.99. The First Order Snowspeeder is a very industrial vehicle that's meant for winter environments, and it has all sorts of different paneling and weaponry to suit itself for that climate. But before we get too far into the set, let's talk about everyone's favorite part, the minifigures. This set comes with 3 minifigures, which are snowtroopers. Just as with the past movies, these stormtroopers come in a few different varieties that best suit them for certain purposes. I really like that all 3 of these have intricate printing that spans from the torso to the legs. You can see the different belt details, all the different panels that really give it a complete look. Here we have a shot of the 3 minifigures from the side, and it's really clear to see the inspiration from previous snowtroopers. Those helmets have a lot of the same details, and I really appreciate that. All 3 figures have this cloth accessory around the legs to provide some additional detail, but the one on the right has a red pauldron to indicate that he's an officer, and a special gun with a white attachment on the end. The other 2 snowtroopers just have the standard pistol here. Here we have a shot of all of them from the back, and we can see more of the printing on the helmets. They all have a nice back printing on their torsos, but it is a bit covered up by this backpack piece. With their helmets removed, all 3 have that standard clone face. And here we have the main attraction of the set, the Snowspeeder itself. This is a really interesting open-air vehicle that has all this different paneling and a really nice overall cohesive color scheme. While the designers certainly took some liberties in adding some additional features to the model, I really enjoy this one. The very front of the ship has this angle design. We can see here at the very front these grill pieces, which provide a really interesting look. On both sides we get some sticker detailing, and on one side we get these extra blasters. Sitting right at the front of the ship is this large gun. It has a lot of posability on this simple Technic mechanism. Unfortunately it can't turn left and right, but it can go up and down. At the very top is a stud shooter to fire at enemies. You can place one of the snowtroopers up front to hold the gun. As we look towards the back of the ship, we see this nice angular body design that's accomplished by using hinge pieces. Just as in the front, we get these side pieces with some stickers to provide some additional details. Sitting in the middle of the ship, we have 3 crates. Each one of these crates contains a stack of 4 additional shots for the different stud shooters. At the back of the cabin, we have 2 seats for our 2 snowtroopers. Each of the snowtroopers can be placed down into the cab and are tilted back to angle themselves in the seats. These seats have an interesting construction, and you can bend these different hinge pieces to create different angles. In front of the driver's seat we have this 1x2 printed panel with some different buttons. Just near there we've got some great storage clips for all the different blasters. And finally, here's a quick shot of 2 of these snowtroopers inside. The very back of the ship is quite similar to the front, and actually reminds me of the original Snowspeeder. We also get some additional stickers on the sides. On either side of the vehicle we get the main artillery, which is this 6-stud stud shooter. On the outside we get these additional flaps, perhaps to provide some braking when going too quickly, and we get this dial to activate the stud shooter. The bottom of the Snowspeeder has some nice shaping, and as we flip it over we can see these clear Technic wheels. This allows the vehicle to roll very smoothly across the surface and lets you simulate that hovering effect. And here we have everything back together for my final thoughts. The First Order Snowspeeder is a really nice build. I thought that this made a solid vehicle that you can roll around and really have a lot of fun with. The price to part ratio is actually quite good for this set, and it might be because you get so many extra studs for the stud shooter. That being said, the 3 minifigures add a lot of value to the set as they are exclusive to this set, and it's a great way to build your army. But those are just my thoughts about the set, and I'd love to hear yours in the comments down below. Let me know, what do you think about the First Order Snowspeeder? And have you picked it up yet? And if you like what you see here, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming reviews. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Don't forget to check out all of my The Force Awakens reviews by clicking on this annotation. Here you can watch the full playlist, and don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos.